At the far edge of County Wexford, where the land narrows and the sea begins to speak louder than the people, stands Hook Lighthouse, ancient, stubborn, and still watching the waters of the Celtic Sea with the patience of a saint. It rises from Hook Head like an old guardian, white and black against the wind, and claims with good reason to be one of the oldest operational lighthouses in the world. If you enjoy stunning drone views paired with unforgettable history, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss an adventure with Horizon History. Let's take flight. Its story begins in the 5th century when Saint Duban founded a monastery on the headland. Monks were said to keep a beacon burning to guide pilgrims and sailors safely into Waterford Harbour. Whether from charity or simple practicality, shipwrecked pilgrims are terribly inconvenient. The light became a trusted signal on a dangerous coast. The great stone tower we know today was built in the early 13th century by William Marshall, the Norman lord often called the greatest knight in Europe. He understood that ships carrying wine, wool, and wealth needed safer passage than prayer alone could provide. So he built a lighthouse of remarkable strength, thick-walled, round, and practical, more fortress than lantern. It has stood for over 800 years, which in Irish terms means it has earned the right to complain about modern visitors. For centuries, lighthouse keepers lived difficult, isolated lives there, tending lamps through storms that could make the sea look personally offended. Before electricity, light came from candles, and later oil lamps, polished and guarded with almost religious devotion. A keeper once joked that if he neglected the lamp, half of Wexford would arrive to remind him, though likely not by boat in such weather. Hook Head has seen its share of shipwrecks, smuggling, and stories too large to verify properly. Locals say the sea there has a temperament, and like most strong personalities, it prefers respect to confidence. Not far from Hook stands Loftus Hall, a grand and brooding house wrapped in one of Ireland's best ghost stories. Legend says that during a storm, a mysterious stranger arrived on horseback seeking shelter. He was welcomed in, and during a game of cards, young Anne Tottenham noticed he had cloven hooves instead of feet. Realizing their guest was the devil himself, she cried out, and he vanished through the roof in a ball of fire, leaving both a hole in the ceiling and poor Anne half mad with fright. She spent the rest of her life staring out at the sea, waiting, or perhaps hoping, not to see him return. Whether one believes the tale or not, Loftus Hall has never minded a little theatrical darkness. Between the devil next door and the endless watch of Hook Lighthouse, this corner of Wexford has always understood that the sea carries more than ships. It carries stories, and some of them refuse to sink. Thanks for flying with Horizon History. If you enjoyed the journey, those sweeping drone views, and the stories woven beneath them, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling us where you'd like to explore next. Your support keeps us in the sky and the history coming. Until next time, keep your eyes on the horizon.